Chairman Morlock. My name is Massimo Marini. I'm with Occupy Santa Ana. And I used to be a former Catholic worker, and it seems I come up here every time the armory is getting ready to close. Congratulations, you once again have children in there. But the armory's closing on April 9th, so the homeless will be back on the streets with no county-provided shelter and at the mercy of individual city anti-camping ordinances. Now, there's been little past action from the county in really leading this issue. However, we're very excited about the prospect of the bus terminal being turned into a shelter. However, it's disappointing that the county hasn't really taken the lead on homelessness, though it's been charged to them by the state. Their failure to lead has led to reactionary policies from the cities. It's not their job to take care of the homeless. I know Santa Ana's already experiencing a budget shortfall. So we really are looking for more support. And I guess one way you can do it is by making no one's problem everyone's problem. I'm looking to the county to create either one, a county ordinance striking down any other city anti-camping ordinance, because frankly you can't really solve the issue of homelessness because I don't really think you understand the gravity of it. If you were to see all the people at Civic Center, you might be inclined to act a little faster. Or two, I'm requesting a moratorium on all camping tickets and all persecution of them following the closure of the armory until the opening of the armory in November. I'm just not sure how you continue. You know, I was at your 10-year plan, and you said there's a difference between, you know, a HUD vision of homelessness and a reality vision of homelessness. Well, I think it's time we actually face what homelessness looks like. So, we as Occupy Santa Ana have called the emergency county shelter list. We will be calling it every week until April 10th. We started on March 30th. We found no beds. We'll do it again on April 6th and once again on April 10th. If we find beds, we'll provide bus passes to the Civic Center homeless to go down there. If we don't, we're basically forced to create what we're calling Necessity Village. We will provide a library to the homeless. We will provide beds, shelter, a bathroom where you can go to the bathroom in privacy, but I'm sort of just let down by the fact you need more time to look at the bus terminal issue, even though this is clearly a massive problem.
Thank you, Mr. Marini.
Wanted just to make a couple comments on our homelessness effort by this board. There's a comment that there was little effort and that children are still at the armory. I was there last week. I visited the site. I do it almost actually annually since I've been on this board. And back then, yes, there were children. And were there children that came into the site last week on Monday? Yes, there was. However, with the effort of Mercy House and also the Children's and Families Commission, those families with children were taken in, were checked in, and also then given a voucher to the motel. And from there, county staff, in collaboration with CEO's office, SSA, HCA, and many other agencies, public and private partnership, finds ways for these individual families to be moved permanently out of the motel. I think that in itself is very significant, and it shows a great leadership of this board. Because when I was here 5 years ago, when I first started on this board, yes, there were a lot of children there. And from that time, it broke my heart when I saw that. And so, but from that time, though, staff has worked collaboratively with this board, and we have approved extra funding. We have also approved extra funding this year to have the armory longer. So I don't think there's little effort. Could there be a lot more? Absolutely. And that's where I think the committee that you chair, Mr. Chairman, is working that effort, and one of it is the Santa Ana terminal. There's different opportunities there. And there's different stakeholders that we have to work with. But I think this board has worked on a lot of effort. But I, again, wanted to make that comment because in regards to children, I'm extremely sensitive, and I know everybody on this board is as well. So in making comments that the children are still there at the Armory at night and have to be let go early morning, walk around before school starts is incorrect, because that does not happen anymore. Again, thank you to the effort of Mercy House and the Children's and Families Commission, which Supervisor Campbell chair at the time, and has really led that effort to help those children and families. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Supervisor Wynn.